Welcome! Sorry, just came home when I shouted welcome.
I couldn't tell if that was for me or if it was for a game.
It was perfectly timed. Welcome! Welcome home.
Thank you.
Did you get any loot?
I got some chicken and butter and bagels.
Chicken and butter and bagels. We're gonna play a game where Twitch chat can influence my monarch.
Oh, you're screwed.
I am screwed, but it might be fun. Might be fun.
It'll be good. You'll be okay.
They're saying hi, Azaria.
Hi, Curly Shark. Not Azaria, it's Zaria.
When she first came into my chat in 2016 and started typing, I would call her Azaria. Kind of like diarrhea. Azaria!
I let it go for a little bit.
Yeah, she didn't correct me for a while. Yeah, Azari.
Zaria. There you go.
Oh, Twitch linking only in full game.
What?
Twitch linking in full game. So, are you able to play those still? Maybe? All right. If there's not a lot of integration, we might not play too much, but we'll see. See. Can I have some more coffee? Even though Acronos scared the crap out of me with their resub.
Yeah, you can.
What is that? It's a reusable bag.
I've had that in my purse for I don't know.
Oh, that didn't go as far as I wanted it to.
Eat it. And that's where it'll live.
That's where it'll live, on the junk desk. On the junk table. That fuzzy's like flying into my mouth. Sorry. She's backing away slowly. Yeah, can I have some coffee, please?
Yeah.
Thanks. No. Gang, if we get 5 newer gifted subs or $25 total in tips and bits, we're gonna do a Game Vault giveaway with a Spark Vault key. It's true. All right, welcome to the King of the Castle demo. King of the Castle is a social storytelling game you play with friends as a party game via browsers or with your Twitch chat. Okay, so you might be able to play with browsers and we don't need the Twitch chat. Okay, cool. You play the monarch of a fantasy kingdom, playing through events and making decisions. Players can join your game as nobles in the council, who come from one of 3 regions. Customize your monarch so that your reign has personal flair, then start a new dynasty. The demo version of King of the Castle will end after 5 seasons. Your save file will carry over to the main game. We hope you enjoy the demo to see your glorious reign to its conclusion. Buy the full game. Next Fest demo, full game out on March 2nd. Okay, less than a month, and it's $5. This is a $5 game. I love me some $5 games. Our next Fest demo includes access to our party game mode where 3 to 24 of your friends play in their browsers for free, 5 seasons of gameplay to get your reign underway. Join other games with your customized nobles, full save game compatibility so you can continue the story when the full game launches. Wish list today. Okay, cool. This seems pretty neat. Oh. This is your monarch avatar. It will appear as the avatar whenever you run a game as the reigning monarch. What? I'm gonna character create the hell out of this. Okay, hold on. Facial hair. Wait, how do I? Oh. This is your Barons of the March avatar. It will appear as your avatar whenever you are sorted into the Barons of the March in a game. Oh, okay. So these are the Barons. These are like you guys. So you can customize different characters. So how do I? But wait. What's happening here? Okay, wait. Oh, okay. All right. I see. Okay. I was like, how do I change, like, how do I not be a princess? Okay. This is cool. This is fancy. I like the ones with the swords. All right, give me the one with a sword. This is scarring and beauty marks. Is that what this is? You can be a princess. You can be. You absolutely can be. All right, where's my hair? I don't want red hair. I mean, I don't want green hair. This is cool. I like this. All right, what kind of crown do we want? I think that fits pretty good. What is this? Avatar. I don't know what that is. This is your nose. Oh, what kind of nose? What kind of nose? Get some wrinkles. We want glasses. An eye patch, perhaps? Oh, blue eyes. Blue steely eyes. Ah, yes. Aha. Aha! Yes. Quite. We're so fancy. Does not look good. All right. All right, I think I like this. We'll be this guy. This will be my sentence here. I like the fact that you customize all these too. All right, let's try this. It kind of reminds you of a deck of cards, King. It does. You're absolutely right. No monocle. What sort of ruler are you? I don't know. I don't know. A bad one, probably. New dynasty. Monarch name. Bog. Dynasty. Monarch Bog of the Age of Otter's Dynasty. And begin. Select game mode. Okay, this is available on the full game. Play on Twitch. I can't. Can I buy this now? And play the full game or no? I'm assuming no, because it's... No. No. Alright. Party game. Choose 3 regions. Barons of the March. Chiefs. Okay, we want Chiefs of the North. I like these 3. Let's do this. Your nobles may now join the game at www.kotc.app. Using the room code above. So if you go there, room code is WWKY. I think it's limited to like the first 20 something people, but I think that's probably okay. Counts of the East, we want to be emo vampire nobles. I didn't even get that far. Somebody put the room code in as their name. Who did that? Oh, we got Cuddly Shark, Merm, Rindar. Wait. Okay, that person swapped. Anybody else want to join and influence? Influence me. Do 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 do. You tried, but it took you back to the main page? That's weird. I didn't know. Oh, there you go. Rudder's in now. Now, do you get to choose which of these places, or does it auto-sorting you? It's auto? Okay. Do 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 do. All right, we'll give you guys another minute. Get in. It's www.kotc.app. Room code WWKY. Do, 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 do. All right, Barons of the March, Chiefs of the North, and Counts of the East. But what will we do? I have no idea. We're going to figure that out together. That's kind of the fun of it. I don't know what any of us are getting into right now. This is perfect. You read it too quick and thought it said King Bog of the Age of Otter Dysentery? That would be terrible. We complained that he's making bad decisions, obviously. Obviously. We are waiting for something exciting to happen. All right, let's try it. You guys ready? It seems 5. There's 5 in each of the barons. You feel like a Stark? Yes. Chief of the North. The sorting got you all wrong, Unky? You don't want to be a chief of the... Yeah, you wanted to be a count. You wanted to be a vampire, didn't you? All right, here we go. This should be interesting. King of the Castle Primer. All right, so the path to victory is to win, acquire an heir, and complete your ambition before the regions complete their schemes. Keep an eye on your region's schemes. If they pass all their steps, they'll win the game. Be careful of the region's defiance stat. If it gets too high, the regions may rebel against you. Oh god, I'm gonna fail so miserably at this. To win, pass all 3 stages of your scheme. Each stage requires you to get stats to a certain level, which are affected in votes. How you vote is up to you for your region's scheme to stop other schemes or for the good of the kingdom. If your defiance stat is high enough, you can rebel. This pauses your scheme and is risky, especially if you have low military. Everybody got that? Your reign is split up into seasons. In this demo, you will get to play the first 5 seasons. Each season, you'll get 3 events to play. Click on one to get started. Okay. Council introduction, the path to victory, or coronation. Those are one of the 3. All right. Let's get council introduction. Why does the North look like crap in stats? Because they, I don't know. I don't know. Because they have the best military. This is your monarch, the main player's character. They'll appear in most stories, but not all. There are, these are the kingdom stats. If any of them are 0 at the end of a turn, the monarch will lose the game. These are the region stats. Stats determine which events are generated. If defiance is higher than both authority and stability, a region can trigger a rebellion. This is risky, especially if military is low. You can scroll through the full list of nobles and their wealth here in the noble list. Look at them. Look at you guys. You're all at 1,000 wealth. Okay, now that you're king, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from across the kingdom. The wintry north, the desolate east, and of course, the bleak march. Introduce yourself to the chiefs of the north. Oh wow, do I have to make a choice? Just one? Uh-oh. Barons of the March. Here we go. Hail and well met! Oh, it's Marauder. Your Majesty, under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. Introduce yourself to the chiefs of the north. Okay. So it's funny, like, if you have the game, I don't know if you guys on the webpage can decorate your character, but if you have the actual game, there was character creation for each of the barons. Hi.
Hello.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Introduce myself to the chiefs of the north. Who's this gonna be? Chief Sonati. I got to decorate my king.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Does he have glasses?
He does. He does. Introduce yourself to the counts of the east. Count Rabbit. You look like a count. All right. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Oh God. The monarch must acquire an heir and complete their ambition to win the game. A spouse is useful, but not necessary. In this demo, you will not be able to complete your ambition and win the game, but buy King of the Castle for the full experience. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. This is the Spy Master. They are new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their puppet claimant in your place. Oh no! The fools couldn't scheme their way out of a paper bag. How can I stop them? To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you are worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. My question is, when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? As a conqueror, the goal would be military. As a peacekeeper, the goal would be stability. As the greatest king who ever lived, authority is the goal. As the father of the nation, the goal would be farming. As the architect of a new golden age, the goal would be trade. Or as a saint, and the goal would be faith. I would like to be known. See, you know what? We've got 15 members of the community. Of course, my goal would be stability. This will be so easy. An admirable aim. I suggest over the next few years, you focus on improving the king's stability as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. This is going to go so poorly. All right, Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Shouldn't I be giving the orders now? Why the hurry? To delay any longer would make the nobles restless, and when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. Okay? Very well, what must I do? As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. What? But it's my coronation. Of course. Shall we call the nobles in? Alright, certain choices will change stats. Some choices that do so will indicate this change here. Not all choices that change stats have these indicators, and they do not show the region affected. These are upcoming choices your nobles will vote on. Each of these may change stats in some way. The monarch can change how a vote is run with a law. You may use one law per vote. Try using your veto on one option you dislike. When the vote opens, nobles vote on which choice they want in the browser. The monarch may close the vote at any time after all nobles have voted, or if the timer hits 0. Okay, so what kind of coronation should be held for the new king? Host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine. 1,000 goes away from the treasury. Stability goes up. Invite foreign dignitaries to show off our wealth. Treasury goes down by 1,800. Trade goes up. Wealth goes up by 900 after, I guess. Throw the king into the river. Stability goes up. Authority goes down. Troops shall bear the king through the streets atop a shield. Military up, authority down. The monarch can make their preferred voting option. Okay. The monarch can take a voting option off the table. Okay, we're not going to allow you to throw me into the... Actually, no, I might allow you to throw me in the river because stability would go up, and that is my goal after all. let's go with invite dignitaries is off the table. My choice. Oh, I can only do one or the other? Oh, I can only do one or the other. Right? All right, I'm going to lavish parade as my choice. There we go. You guys have 4 options. Oh, I get to see who picks what. Merm, you want to throw me in the river? I saw that. Rose Claire as well. Oh, look, see, I'm afraid of the North. The North, they're voting along the same line. The North has good military. That's why they're choosing that option. Is that everybody? That's everybody, right? It is. Okay. Voting has closed. What kind of coronation should be held? Troops shall bear the king through the streets atop a shield. Okay. This shows which stat has been changed and by how much. All right. Soldiers from across the kingdom take part in the parade. They're even outfitted in impressive new equipment for the occasion. The North military is now mighty. See, look at this. You guys fell into the North's plan. The only stat they had any advantage on was military, and now they grow even stronger. As you climb onto the shield and hold your sword aloft, you say, "By the power of Grayskull, I have the power!" Sorry. You realize this is not going to be easy. Your arm quickly starts to hurt. Your soldiers stagger and groan under your weight. Sure enough, one of your shield bearers trips on a loose cobblestone and drops you face first in a puddle, in full view of half the city. At least the only thing hurt is your pride. Authority is now dubious. Okay, you guys broke my authority. Now that you've played all events, advance the game by clicking end season. Oh, that's one of the first of 5 seasons we can do, huh? Okay. Each region will now vote for one of 3 randomly selected schemes. Schemes are made up of 3 stages with specific stat requirements. Passing all 3 scheme stages places the region's claimant on the throne, winning the game. Okay, so you want to look at your stats, right? So, for example, the Barons, you're pretty much good at everything except Defiance. Well, everyone's Defiance level's the same, but yeah, you guys have got really good stats everywhere. The Counts are really good at farming. The Chiefs really good at military. All right, Chiefs of the North, Randall. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter King Bog. How do we make that happen? Voting is open. This is for the Chiefs of the North only. What scheme should the Chiefs pursue? 24 seconds. Subterfuge, Ragnarok, or Hornblower? Subterfuge, the goal would be to lower stability. Ragnarok would raise your own military. Hornblower goal, lower all faith. Voting is closed. All right, your goal is Hornblower. Lower all faith. The Chiefs plan to dig up Oddheld's legendary horn and use it to take over the kingdom. First, they must win the favor of the gods by diminishing the kingdom's belief in the ninth. To advance their scheme, the Chiefs must lower the combined total of all regions' faith to 12 or less in 4 seasons. It's already 12 or less. Scheme for the Barons. When have the Barons of the March back down from a fight? Never. I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful queen, on the throne. Okay. Barons, you are voting now. What is your scheme? Doppelganger to have the lowest defiance? Modernization, lower others' military. Or gunpowder, lower the authority. Yeah, so they won already? I know, right? Maybe, perhaps. Okay. Voting is closed. Modernization. Goal is to lower others' military. Okay. The barons plan to modernize the kingdom's army in such a way that is totally under their control. First, they must prove the military is in need of reform. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower the other region's military to a combined total of 8 or less in 4 seasons. That'll be hard. And then the counts of the East. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. What, we can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false King Bog wears the crown. All right, voting is open for the counts. Intimidation to raise others' defiance. Ascension to lower your own faith. Or possession, lower your own defiance. Counts need to vote now. 10 seconds, counts. Where are my counts? All right, we got Rabbit. 8-bit. Techno-Newt. There we go. There's Tanliel. And Rose Claire. All right. Voting has closed. Intimidation. The goal is to raise others' defiance. The Count plans to hold the king hostage in his own palace. First, they must distract the spy master. To advance their scheme, the Count must raise other regions' defiance to a combined total of at least 8. Or ensure another region begins a rebellion in 3 seasons. All right. It's interesting that it's all out in the open like that. All right, here you can review the region's schemes and their claimants. When you have an heir, they will appear on the right of this page. If your reign ends abruptly, the nobles will vote for the next monarch. The vote is between the 2 regions with the highest combined stats and your heir, if you have one. Warning, the monarch currently has no heir. All right, here we go. Embittered step aunt, a bastard offshoot, and distant cousin are the 3 relationships. Highest combined stats, that's a huge hill for you. Well, some of your stuff is easy, right? All right, is there a way to look back at the schemes? Uh-oh, here we go. Now that you are king, you need personal protection. Why, I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? I suppose so. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, Your Majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. Okay. Honor guard, what's that? Or what are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards, the chiefs with their most famous warrior heroes. The counts with the knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose. The counts? Wait, okay. The chiefs with their most famous warrior heroes, the counts with knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose. And the barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. Oh, God. Tell me all about the Northern Warriors. Bearded oafs with axes and no manners. They'll get drunk and cause trouble in the palace. No discipline at all, and I can guarantee they won't run off on some random quest. But they're honorable and in a fight, unbeatable. Tell me about the Eastern Knights. The Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They'll understand palace etiquette, but it has been years since they fought an actual battle. They mostly write poems these days. Tell me about the veterans of the march. These soldiers have fought more battles than they've had hot dinners. They'll be uncouth, no doubt, and won't adapt to life in the palace, but they're loyal and tough as nails. What foreign mercenaries do you suggest? A band of fearsome fighters from the Tatterlands called the Battle-Bitten Brethren. They specialize in bodyguard work, but they're costly, and hiring foreigners will be considered an insult to all regions. Okay, so they all give me defiance up and down, but the foreign mercenaries will give me more defiance and take away 500 from the treasury. And I can say I don't need an honor guard as well. How can I look at the schemes again? Is there a way to look at the schemes? Clearly the barons are the better choice. It's the checkbox next to the stats. Where's the checkbox next to the stats? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, so they want... Chiefs want the military to go down. Okay, so Defiance going up is good for purple on both of these. So if I choose the Counts, then not only do they get the power of being my honor guard, but this helps both of their ambitions here, right? That is too much influence. So it's not going to be the Counts. Chiefs or the Barons? I'm gonna choose the Northern Warriors. I'll make arrangements at once. All right, Defiance is now aloof for the march and for the east, and the Defiance is now loyal in the north. All right, there we go. Hey, Cordy Pig, what's up? The warrior heroes arrive a few weeks later. They swagger in with big grins and bigger axes, belching and singing and roaring out unsavory jokes. These are my type of honor guard. One of our couriers faints. Oh man! All right, so what do we got to do? Let's go do the North quest here. Prediction. Chief Rindar, your greatness, excellent news from beyond the sky. As your greatness knows, I'm an amateur astronomer. I have seen that a solar eclipse is on its way. Visible from the north, we must encourage the kingdom to gather beneath the dark sun and experience this once-in-a-lifetime event. The Baron Chrono says, Hell's bells no, an eclipse is a warning from the ninth god, a sign that the kingdom has fallen to shadow. See, this is the north trying to create disbelief in the ninth. All the nobles start talking at once. Some are excited, some are horrified, but all very loud. Oh my god. How should the kingdom prepare for the eclipse? All right, so we're going to be able to vote. I can veto a choice or put my choice in. All right, we can focus on holy protection against the eclipse, which brings everyone's faith up and defiance down. Encourage visitors to the north to witness the event. Defiance goes up, trade goes up. These sun-obsessed fools should focus on their land, not the sky. Defiance up, farming up. Interesting. I'm gonna vote. You guys vote. Monarch's choice is B. It's interesting. Ooh, is this going down? This is going by region line here? No. Okay. Not completely. These sun-obsessed fools should focus on their land, not the sky. All right, defiance is going up, and farming is going up. Nine nobles voted for. These sun-obsessed fools should focus on the land, not the sky. All right. Some of the chiefs grumble that the council isn't taking the impending solar event seriously, but even the grumpiest have to admit that concentrating on their terrestrial assets yields a decent bounty. Okay, so the defiance is now cordial. Farming is now sufficient in the north. Okay, so farming went up. Okay, so those stat modifiers were for the north because that's where the event was taking place. All right, I get it. I get it. Wow, the march is huge. All right, missing bees in the east. Bye, Jonathan. Take care. Bees! Your Majesty, terrible news from the east. The bees have vanished. Excellent. You can have outdoor picnics in peace. Watch my breakfast, honey. All the bees? I'm going to say excellent. You have outdoor picnics in peace. This is no small matter. We counts rely on the bees for our honey trade, but it's worse than that. Far worse. In the east, bees are bringers of good fortune. We look after them, and they look after us. It's a grim omen indeed if they deserted us. Our peasants are scared that we've offended the bees somehow. We must track them down.
Shivaria,
What are you doing? Hi, Shivari. Breakfast is serious business. Yes. Okay, so our options are bees come and go, let nature take its course. Farming goes down, trade goes up, defiance goes up. This will impact the counts, right? Send messengers to investigate other regions, defiance would go down. Ask the peasants if they notice anything wrong. Stability up, authority down. I'm gonna veto. I'm gonna veto this one. Bees come and go, let nature take its course. So you guys got two choices. Send messengers to investigate other regions or ask the peasants if they notice anything wrong. Yes? Yes? Come on! See? Damn it. It's close. I think that's it. Oh, it's a tie! Do I get to break the tie? Break the tie by selecting one of these options. I'm going to lower my authority, but I would like the stability in the region to increase. What do the peasants know? Oh, well, I suppose it's better than nothing. While the nobles scoff at the king lowering himself to listen to peasantry, the peasants themselves are happy to have a voice for a change. You hope to find something useful soon. Nice. So you don't have to use a law? I don't know. I could either let my choice be known. When I let my choice be known, does that actually add one to the vote? I don't know. And there doesn't seem to be a third thing, right? Oh, it does add one? Okay. I had my reasons for that one. I had my reasons. It's interesting because you guys are all like focused on your own, you know, barony or whatever, your own nation. And also, but at the same time, like I'm not on a team and I've got my own kind of, yeah. I totally would have voted to help you. I know. I know. Stability is good. You were trying to keep me from increasing my stability. I knew it. I knew it. Nobles can use their wealth to bid for buildings, which will change stats. Oh, this is interesting. This is done through an auction where only the 2 most funded buildings are chosen. When the auction is open, nobles can fund through the browser in increments of 100. When you're ready, hit start vote to begin the auction. Okay, what? So you guys all have 1,000 gold. Barons can go for a cathedral. Remember, only the top 2 things in this whole place will be funded, right? So the barons can go for a faith +1 with a cathedral, or a stadium +1 for military. The chiefs can do a prison to lower stability, or the chiefs to lower authority. I'm sorry, the theater to lower authority, or the counts could do the library to increase stability, or a monument to raise authority. Okay, interesting. Interesting that the chief's choices are exact opposite of the counts. All right, go for it. 1 minute. Remember, the 2 most funded buildings will get built. Hit pledge repeatedly to increase your bid. You can do more than 100. Currently leading is C, the prison, which is terrible for me because I don't want my stability to go down. And the Baron's military. The richest nobles are Tanliel and Sar, who haven't bid anything. Two seconds, 1 second. All right, time is up. Okay, so the Chiefs spent 1,700 with Vulture contributing 500 to build a prison, which reduces the whole kingdom's stability. Boo! And the stadium got contributed to 400 from Marauder. The military of the Barons has increased. Okay. I wonder now, did the folks that didn't get their buildings, did they get refunded? Or is your money gone now? Let's see. The money got refunded for the other ones, right? Oh, military got decreased? Oh, it decreases military. It got refunded. Okay. It decreases everyone's military or just ours? Oh, I don't know. I read it wrong then. I thought it increased. Just Red's military went down? So why would they want that? You love seeing games like this that are super unique. Yeah, it's really interesting. I don't know if I fully get it yet, but it's certainly I like that it really is the type of experience that you can't get anywhere except for something like Twitch, you know? There was a misread on that? Yeah, I didn't read on that at all. I thought it would decrease to all. Yeah, why would you want that? Oh, your scenario is to reduce military, but the game wasn't clear that it was ours that reduced. Oh, okay. I'd have to re-look at the screen again. Okay, is there anything else we can do? Magical request. Finding a spouse. Let's find a spouse. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master. But there's one person you can't avoid. Stop it. Your mother. Oh, that was a little unexpected. I thought that was going somewhere entirely differently. Oh, okay. Please press backtrack. Yes, I'm gonna hit the backtrack button. Boop. Oh God, that was good. Oh. Someone clip that. We need that. Remember, we can do the backtrack. I just got it, so you don't have to worry about it. But next time, exclamation point backtrack. That was so good. I thought that was going so. It says finding a spouse. I thought it was gonna be different. Oh God, that killed me. Oh my God, that was brilliant. I don't think the backtrack worked. There you go. You got the clip. Thank you, Rosewolf. Oh. All right, here we go. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I've been busy. Is it really that urgent? But mother, I don't want to get married. I've been busy. You'd better find time. Don't worry. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Women. Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let them see what they have to offer. Oh God. Okay. This should be interesting. A magical request. A wizard calling himself Scrampton keeps sending these dreadful letters. They smell of rotting fish and dissolve into seawater as soon as they are read. Scrampton? He demands access to the north on the day of the eclipse. He will. You guys are so on about this eclipse. He will use the power of the darkened sun for some special magic. But wizards are trouble. Some choices have uncertain outcomes called challenges. Should a wizard be allowed to use the power of the solar eclipse? Okay. I don't know. Hey, Sassy, what's up? Oh, man. All right, so we could pay the chiefs to host Scrampton, minus 800 from the treasury, plus 750 wealth. I don't understand that. So it costs money from the treasury, but then the wealth goes up? Where's wealth? Defiance goes down. Let Scrampton do whatever he wants. 50% chance of stability. Or force Scrampton to pay for the privilege of using the eclipse's power. 20% chance for authority. Oh, wealth is your money. Oh, okay. So it'll be the chief's money. Pay the chiefs to host Scrampton. Ah, okay. I can veto a choice. Because otherwise all the chiefs would want that. Eloquent's like, boo. Let Scrampton do whatever he wants, or force Scrampton to pay the privilege of using Eclipse's power. All right. Dang it, Bog. What? You guys are so quick to make something bad happen to me. Keep in mind, you can't veto anymore this season. It's true. All right. So we're going to force Scrampton to pay for the privilege of using the Eclipse's power. 20% authority. Voting is closed. Okay. You sent a stern letter to Scrampton demanding that he pay for access. Ooh, authority challenge succeeded. Wizards do not always respond well to such an ultimatum, but luckily in this case, you caught him on a good day. Treasury is now 4,300. Some chief's wealth has increased, the north, and Defiance is now loyal in the north. Nice. You and the chiefs receive a delivery of large piles of coins. They're pitted and ancient, but the treasurer confirms they're made of real gold. Soon after, Scrampton travels to the north, leaving a trail of brine and moldy seaweed in his wake. Ew. That was not a little bit of money. Did you guys get a whole bunch? Oh my god, you guys are fabulously rich now. Wow. Okay. Meanwhile, the eclipse approaches. That was crazy. What I don't like, so far, like, there's been events in the east and in the north, but we haven't had any events in the March. Right? Shouldn't the events happen equally? Oh, here's the problem again with the bees. An eastern peasant has word of the Count's bees. Your Majesty, I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but I did spot a big old swarm of bees going over towards the north. Chief Vulture stamps in, his face swollen and covered with stings. Those damn Counts, I bet they sent those bees of theirs just to trouble us. I did wonder what was going on with your face. They've been attacking you? Aren't you enjoying the honey? That's not how beekeeping works, Your Majesty. These bees aren't making honey. They're flying around and stinging my villagers. It's terrible. By Morgana's cauldron, those bees must be destroyed. No one dares to go outside. Our markets are ruined. Seventh, take us. These bees are our livelihood. If they're killed, they'll bring bad luck to us all. Then you should have taken better care of them, shouldn't you? Okay, what should be done for the escaped bees? All right, I can't veto. It's cooldown. All right, I can focus on luring the bees back to the east. Defiance, up and down. Farming, down, down. Destroy the bees in the north. Defiance, up and down. Faith, down, down. Get the church to help heal the peasants. I have 0% faith chance, so that's probably not going to work. Monarch choice is A. Remember, the Chiefs want the faith to go down. Look at them. Look at them in solidarity. Ooh, so close. So close. Seven nobles voted for focus on luring the bees back to the east. Some chiefs grumble that they're not getting enough help from the crown. Their farmers resort to huge protective suits and hats, which hamper their work terribly. All right, Defiance is now cordial in the north. The north is Defiance has been going up and down, but farming is now needful. Okay. And in the east, Defiance is now cordial. Okay. Ending the season, right? There's nothing else to do. You may collect a common tax or target a specific region. Taxing a region will increase their defiance stat and decrease noble wealth. Interesting. I wonder who the richest is. Kingdom Treasury is 4,300. The counts sell. Wait, trade bonus. There's a trade bonus here. The counts sell a cursed idol to gullible Danian merchants for 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. Common tax would just increase the treasury by 200. if we tax the north. How come I don't see what the taxation effects are for the barons? Or am I reading this wrong? Can I click these? It's the same for each. Okay. +1 defiance, 400 treasury, minus 400 wealth. If I do someone specifically. Okay. You guys can take it. I tax the north. All right, here we go. We finally got an event for the march. I see you helping purple. I'm not helping anybody. I chose the north to be my personal honor guard. A brand new harvester. Your Highness, the scholars and great thinkers of the march have invented a new farming implement, says Chief Heliquin. Some kind of horse-drawn machine that automatically reaps and threshes grain. They call it a wheat eater, and it's revolutionizing agriculture. The march's farming is now bountiful. Went up 2. It would be a great use to us in the north. Our farms are struggling to keep up with the demand, you know. We'll not share the designs with the likes of you, says Baroness Murmulger. Northern Leech. Our people worked hard on that machine. We deserve to reap its rewards, not you. Okay, should the designs... All right, I can veto a choice. Let's see. Force the barons to distribute the designs. Defiance of them would go up, but farming would go up. Compensate the barons for the invention and share it with the other regions. 150 wealth. Treasury goes down. Farming goes up. Leave the machines in the march only. Defiance up, farming up. Halt the production of these machines. They're an affront to honest farmers everywhere. Defiance up, farming down, faith up. I'm going to veto halting. Do. Compensate the barons for the invention and share it with the other regions is winning. Okay, it's gonna take some from the treasury, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay. We just taxed everybody. Well, actually, we just taxed the north. Voting is closed. All right, there we go. A fair price, I suppose. Rewarded for their ingenuity, the barons are satisfied as everyone else who produce new wheat eaters for their farms at lightning speed. All right, so farming in the north has gone up by 2. Farming has gone up by 2 in the east as well. Rampant farming in the east at 9. Uh-oh, here we go. My mother. I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young woman from each kingdom. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. Yes, I know. And a partner for life, to have and to hold, don't forget. What if I don't want to marry any of them? That's a decision that can wait till after you've seen them, isn't it? Your mother leads you to the Great Hall, where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Wait, I don't even get to meet them? There's no time for sentiment. You need a match that befits your station and suits your political needs. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait. Good luck, everyone. You need to head out. All right, thanks for playing with us, other guy. This was fun. It's like Farquaad in the Magic Mirror. You're right. This is Keistrid, firstborn daughter of the Northern Sarnati clan. She's been a melancholy sort ever since she was a child, but otherwise, she's decent enough company. Spends most of her time ranging the mountaintops, hunting wolves and wyverns and other strange northern beasts. She's an incredibly driven person by all accounts, gets up at the crack of dawn each morning and goes for a swim in a frozen lake. I can see the appeal, I suppose. This is Nymphadora, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Technonoot dynasty. I'm not sure why the artist made her look so severe. Just a trick of the light, perhaps. Spends most of her time with a fencing master, mastering the blade. I've heard rumors that she's trained herself for some epic confrontation with an old rival. Okay. And finally, we have the March's offering, Gloria, scion of the prestigious Merm bloodline, a typical baroness, really. Loud and brash and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. Like most of the barons, her great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from a crossbow. She's also said to be obsessed with carving a place for herself in history. Is that all, meh? What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. Oh, God. I think they're all pretty intense. Yeah, they're all a little, little outgoing and spirited. Yes. Where's the one that wants to relax and play video games? Choose wisely, Bog. I know, right? She gets up at the crack of dawn each morning and goes for a swim in the frozen lake. Loud and brash and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. I'm afraid of this one. She wants to carve a place in history for herself. I refuse to marry any of them. Oh, okay, that's tough. Damn. Murph says, yes, be afraid of my bloodline. Woo! See, I don't know how to choose which one benefits me most to win, you know what I mean? You already have, I love how you guys are campaigning over there. You already have a northern bodyguard. Why not a wife that can help you understand them better? You guys are so funny. We can offer you more money in the long run, though. Oh, man, you guys are making this tough. What I need to do if we play this again with the full version, I need to not have the North as one of the clans, because thematically, like, I jive with, you know, the whole Northern culture, you know, that whole, you know, the Starks in Game of Thrones or Vikings, you know, I love all of that stuff. So when they describe somebody who is fighting wolves and wyverns and, oh, I just I just married somebody on accident. That's how easy it is. I just clicked it. Good pick, my lord. Excellent. I'll make the arrangement. I thought I was gonna get to look at them again. Oops. All right. Well, decision's made. What am I supposed to do about that? Nothing. A useful trinket. The most successful marriages come from such random clicks. Of course. Of course. Tanliel holds up a slat of wood attached to a length of string. When he swings it around his head, it makes a powerful buzzing noise. Look at this. It's a bee charm. We bought it from a wandering druid, and it's proven most effective at attracting bees back to the east. We can even control them to an extent. All right. Count Tanliel's wealth is decreased a little bit. Farming is now a cornucopia at level 10. A blanket of eager bees is already covering the windows of the council hall. Shut that thing up before we get stung. I'd love to hear some good news for a change. Is there a catch? I trust the chiefs are happy. We're practically drowning in honey and our crops are thriving. However, I petitioned the council for an investment to help us keep using the charm. It requires constant use and my arm is starting to hurt. Besides, it would be a shame if the unfortunate swarm situation happened again. Are you kidding me? They've been sending swarm of bees to attack people. Hold on. I have to authenticate something here. This is why my backtrack didn't work. All right. Okay. I know they're blackmailing with bees. The nobles exchange nervous glances. No one wants a plague of bees descending on their household. Oh, I can't veto anything. The treasury will pay off the counts. 1,000 from the treasury. Wow. The other noble should pay off the counts. Forbid the counts from using the bee charm aggressively. That's my choice. Start the vote. What do you guys think? Look at the counts. Oh, nice. Nairbear joined. You can join after. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Oh my god. Forbid the counts from using the charm aggressively. Let's see if the 30% authority roll will work. Oh, my authority failed. My authority is not too high. The counts protest a great deal that they didn't mean to threaten anyone. Defiance for the East is now insolent. It went up to 4. Still, instead of eyeing other regions, they turn their attention inward and their honey stores grow and grow. The other nobles watch nervously. Farming can't go higher. They're at a 10. Damn. Damn. All right, was there anything else we can do this turn? This game's gonna end right when it's getting interesting. Outwitting the Spymaster, far in the east, Count 8-Bit Noise, is hosting a dinner party in his castle with a few distinguished guests. It's infuriating. The king's spies still follow our every move. We'll never catch him unawares at this rate. Indeed, we need to step up our efforts, or the throne will forever be beyond our reach. Look at you guys, Rose Claire, 8-Bit. The counts aim to raise the other region's defiance to a total of at least 8. Or ensure another region begins a rebellion. All right, so you want to aim to raise another region's defiance to a total of at least 8. All right. Here, you can adopt a new law that alters how voting is run. You can only adopt one new law at a time and have a maximum of 3 laws to use. By royal decree, we can okay, here we go. If nobles vote for the monarch's choice, they gain 500 personal wealth. The monarch can mark their preferred voting option. If chosen, they gain authority. After voting, nobles can change their minds and vote for a different option? Ooh. What's this game called? King of the Castle. What? Why? You're changing my title? What are you doing, babe? Oh, you're putting the TikTok? Okay. Yeah, King of the Castle. Thank you. This is interesting. Where does this wealth come from? Does it come off of anywhere? I wonder. See, I feel like this would work to try to get votes, you guys to vote for what I want. I wonder if this would make it so you wouldn't want to vote for it. But then again, if there's an option that's clearly... Don't choose this one. Here comes the bee. It's a bees again. Do 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 do. Can you see your personal wealth? Sure. Do 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 do. It's just not fair, Your Highness. This bee charm has given Count Tailnail a monopoly on honey. Wait, what bee charm? A honeyopoly? The chiefs are just jealous that we made good use of a bad situation. Everything I'm doing is perfectly legal. I was the one who sought out the charm in the first place to help you not get stung. And ever since you've got a hold of that charm, your bees have been making unnatural quantities of honey. It's not fair on honest business owners. We can't compete. Oh, God. How should the council handle the Count's burgeoning honey empire? All right, impose tariffs on Eastern honey. Let the Count Bee's empire fly. Pay for prestigious royal honey for the palace. I don't even understand all these options. Farming would go down, trade would go up. Treasury would go up. Individual Eastern would get less money. Let the Count's Bee empire fly. Farming go up. Okay. Hi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Is that how you spell it? Okay. All right, let's be evil. You guys get more money if you choose A. I find it very hard to increase stability. None of these options increase stability. All right. Voting is closed. Oh, I wonder why. The chiefs clap and cheer as the counts look mutinous, but they grudgingly agree to pay the extra fees. Okay, so Defiance is now mutinous. The East does not like what's going on. Farming is rampant. It went down a little bit. They're still at 9. Trade is now modest. Their trade went up. Oh, the North trade went up. Oh, how funny. Treasury is now up to 4,500. Some counts' wealth has decreased. Oh my God, this is great. Rampant farming. Wizardly power. In the capital, the solar eclipse does little except make the day a little gray. But the North is a different story. Your Majesty. It was glorious. Scrampton stood beneath the dark sun. When he stretched out his arms, he was engulfed in a tornado of salt water, but just stood there and laughed. In the end, the water vanished, and more shells and coral erupted from his flesh, but he drew oyster pearls from the earth with a mere nod and handed them over as a reward. Some chiefs in the North, your wealth has increased. Wow, look how much money these chiefs in the North have. Then everybody wins, right? That's not all. Scrampton has set up in Axburg tallest church, saying it's his new tower for his experiments. It's sacrilege. Your Majesty, we should handle this carefully. Scrampton will cause even more trouble if he's in a bad mood. I suggest we trick him into leaving, perhaps with a juicy rumor about the magic city of Sarakan. Great God, we don't even know if that would work. I just want some of that treasure those chiefs got from the damn wizard. Okay. So we can send marcher troops to chase him away. We can order the chiefs to compensate the barons for magical damage. Or we can use guile to appeal to Scrampton's vanity and lure him away. It's a 30% chance to succeed. I'm gonna veto the compensate, because that'll ruin the stability. We don't need stability to go down. We just don't. No, we don't want stability to go down. So we can either send marcher troops to chase him away, or you can use guile, and we'll see if we can get him, trick him. We can trick him. Screw the barons again. How is this screwing the barons? Voting is closed. 11 nobles voted for. Oh, I guess it does screw the barons. I didn't realize the march was the barons. Defiance is now insolent. It went up. The military went down to 5. It's only capable. Defiance, the north can't go lower. Treasury is booming up to 4850. Scrampton remains in the Church of Axburg for weeks. The peasants nearby report the foul smell of rotting fish and oily brine oozing from the building's foundations as he conducts his grisly experiments. Eventually, once whatever hideous concoction he's been working on is complete, he disappears as suddenly as he's arrived. No one dares go near the church, and it falls into a nasty, smelly ruin. The faith of the march has gone from 6 to 5. Woof. Oh man. Royal wedding. Your wedding to Kestrid is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Kestrid at your side. Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today. Love. True love. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? Okay, I do. This will bring stability and authority and some defiance. Then I pronounce you king and wife. So on your own personal page where you vote, is there any way to see the other region's win condition, or on the stream and Googling what that means? Yeah, they need to give us more information about that. You have to look at this, but it's basically like the counts want the defiance to go up for the barons and the chiefs. The chiefs are already met the condition. They want to keep everyone's faith low. You can see a check mark because it's already in an okay range. And the barons want the military of the chiefs and the counts to go down. Yeah. It's only your current scheme on the voting page. Okay. You're getting the short version. That's Spaceballs. Who are you? Barf. Your full name. Bartholomew. Are you the one getting married? No. Then get the hell out of here. All right, there we go. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new wife, Kestrid, refuses to dance at all, preferring instead to brood in the corner. Okay, stability is now civil. Authority is now dubious. Defiance can't go lower for the north. Defiance is now aggrieved to the east. Okay. And the march, Defiance is now grumbling. Okay. By the time you find yourself alone with Kestrid, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired. My ancestors will be furious that I got married in a cathedral instead of one of Morgana's sacred stones. Come on, cheer up. We just got married. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Perhaps you're right. Perhaps you're right. The peasants have the right idea. They get married for love, not for politics. Oh, to live the simple life of a commoner. Somehow, I doubt you'd actually enjoy being poor. Your life's not so bad. There. We're both in this together. You comfort Kestrid long into the night, listening as she expresses her doubts and fears. At dawn, as dawn breaks, she falls asleep on your shoulder, exhausted. Okay. That's what, right? Nothing else. Thank you for playing. I knew it, right when it was getting good. All right, it's coming March 2nd. Thank you for playing the King of the Castle demo. Wishlist this. If this looks interesting to you, guess what? They announced the price of this. $5. $5. And yeah, it looks like a stream game, but you can also play this as kind of like a party game with your friends. Right? You can have one person with a copy of the game and other people just playing with their phones if you're centered around a TV or if you're playing on Discord or something like that. Yeah. It's a wish list. It's fun. Thanks, Neighbor, for mentioning this game to me back in December. Yeah. All right, continue your demo save with vote modifying laws and over 800,000 words of bloodshed, intrigue, and madcap disaster. Play with 4,000 nobles in chat or join Twitch games as a custom noble with premium cosmetics. Usurped, play on the upstart successor with a kingdom in chaos. Ruled with iron. Okay, rebellions. This is gonna be interesting. So I think if you do with a Twitch integration, right? Is that where you'll be able to, so you guys weren't able to customize your person, right? This is great. I love how the different factions look. They announced the price point, $5, Bear. Yeah. I think it's pretty smart of them. It's great. Oh, nice. I love the flavor of the different factions. And we didn't even see these other two. Well, they have masks. This faction has masks. Not all of them have masks. Oh, let's see. These guys. Oh, these guys have face paint. Okay, cool. Everybody's got the same eyebrows. That's pretty cool. So I guess if you get the game, oh, you can. I didn't even do the shield. Oh, you don't get a shield as the monarch. Very cool. Neat. Yeah, March 2nd comes out. So the important fact is North 1, right? Yeah. I don't know. I like that. All right, cool. Very interesting. You know what? Best part about it? It's different. It's different. I never played anything like that before. And it kind of takes like what Jackbox is doing for a long time and having like room codes and puts a spin on it. And what's really interesting is, you know, you've got 3 teams all vying against each other, but there's also the Monarch who's kind of playing against all of them, but also helping all of them and influencing things. And it's like, you know, if you try to go along with the Monarch too much, the Monarch might win. But if you know, go against the Monarch too much, the Monarch can influence things and make your job harder. And there's that constant dynamic between the 3 factions and the Monarch. Makes it real interesting.